Hi, my name is Nancy Canning, and this is step 4 in how do you listen to your heart? How do you begin to know what your heart is calling you to do? And step 4 is start taking some steps. Stay tuned, and I'll be talking about that for about 5 minutes. So my name's Nancy Canning. I'm an author of 2 books, Your Life's Calling and Your Soul's Calling, and the soon to be published Your Heart's Calling, Living a Life You Love. And so with this next step, the first step being start simple and then start dreaming, and then dream bigger and bolder. As you begin to understand, what do you really want? What is your heart calling you to be and to do? It's time to take action along the way. You can't just dream, you actually have to do something. It's good to dream and imagine and visualize. That's an extremely vital part of the creative process. It's not just kind of a nice thing. It's essential that you dream and imagine and visualize, what would I love? Because that's the compass that will guide you. And then you focus in on what's one thing, where do you want to start? What do you want to create in your life? And it can be something simple and small. It doesn't have to be huge and grandiose, but take a step in that direction. It's likely you don't know how to create your dream, and you don't know what to do, and you don't know how it's going to happen. That's part of it. You're not supposed to know all the hows. The hows are not really your business. They will come to you. That's the universe will step you along if you're paying attention. The what do I love? What would I want? That's your business. Start to figure that out. And then, well, what can I do? What's a step I can take in that direction? YouTube is one of the greatest things on earth for learning all the information. So if there's something that you need to know technically of, well, I don't know how to write a book, start to read up on it or watch YouTube videos. Do what you're doing now with this one. Research. If it is something to do with people, begin to see if there's a place you could volunteer even an hour or 2 a week. Notice, what can you do? When I first started doing what I loved 35 years ago, it was in the 1980s. I loved psychic work and belief systems and the metaphysical and the afterlife. I love that. I have for so many years. I couldn't do it as a living. That's not what I was meant to do at the time. I was working in the corporate world, but I was teaching classes on the side. I was going to workshops. I was teaching classes out of my home. I was doing sessions eventually out of my home. I wasn't investing in office space or advertising. I was talking to friends. I was starting with the people I knew, doing what I loved. So that, with what I had, start where you are with what you have and do something. Don't just sit back. If it's a book you want to write, start writing. If it's anything you want to do, start doing it in even small ways. Don't think because the end is so big and so far away that there's no way to get there. There is a way to get there. It's called start where you are. Take a step, do something, because when you take action and start to move in the direction your heart is guiding you, the universe, providence, source, God, whatever you want to call it, opens up opportunities that aren't there if you're not taking some steps. You read something, you hear something, someone tells you something, you come upon someone, whatever happens, the universe is on your side. It's got your back, helping you. But you need to be doing something. You're moving along. So figure out, what can you do? If it scares you, do it anyway. We all have to start where we are. You're going to be scared along the way. We all are. We don't know how this all ends up with our dream. We don't know from where we are what it's going to be by the time we get there. That's the journey. Just figure out, listen to your heart, do these steps, keep researching, and take action. Do something every day in the direction of your dream, no matter how small. And you're going to be surprised to find your dream starts to come towards you in ways you would never have expected. So in the next video, I'll be talking more about what happens as you start walking your path. Again, my name's Nancy Canning. My website's nancycanning.com. And I would love to hear from you and to have you subscribe so that you get all of these videos. And let me know if there's anything I can do to help you in the way of a session or helping you through any of your blocks or even going into past lives in the spirit world. Contact me through my website below. Thank you.